This video is going to break down the different types of social skills and how to teach them to our students. I'm going to be using pages 45 through 47 of the Practical Guide to Mental Health and Learning Disorders for Every Educator by Miles L. Cooley. To begin, I wanted to describe the 4 different kinds of social skills, and those are found on page 45 of our textbook. The first of 4 are basic essential skills. These include listening, following instructions, and talking nicely. The second of which is interpersonal skills. These are the kind of relations we have with other people. So things like asking for permission, sharing, inviting people places, waiting patiently, having empathy, and working well with others. The third social skill is problem-solving skills. This includes things like asking for help, taking responsibility, apologizing, evaluating alternative solutions, and making, obviously, decisions. And the fourth is conflict resolution skills, and this is identifying emotions and dealing with bullies, and how to deal with peer pressure and losing. I am now going to talk about how to teach a child a specific social skill. I'm going to be referencing page 47 of the textbook. It mentions 6 sequential steps in how to teach them. So the first of these steps is to just name the skill. So if I was using the social skill apologizing, I would start out by saying, today I'm going to teach you guys how to apologize. The second step is to create a rule about the skill. So, for example, the book says you use the skill when you want to ... So my example for apologizing would be, you use the skill when you want to show somebody how sorry you are. Steps 1 and 2 are really to introduce the skill, while steps 3 through 6 are to really solidify it in the child's memory. So step 3 is to break down the skill into steps. If we were still talking about apologizing, I would say 1, you walk up to your classmate and you address them by name. 2, you say how sorry you are for the specific thing that you're sorry for, and so on. Step number 4 would be to demonstrate and model the skills. So I would walk up to another classmate of theirs or another teacher, and I would demonstrate it. I would go through the steps of apologizing. Step 5 is to rehearse or role play the skill in action. Basically, it's the same thing that I just said. I would use somebody else as an example, and I would walk up to them and show them how to apologize verbally. And step 6 is to practice. So then I would ask them to pick a partner in the class and have them take turns practicing doing apologies to each other. Another thing the book mentions on page 47 is actually a step-by-step breakdown of how to join a group. I think that this could be really beneficial for children, especially at that age where they're developing these social skills. So I'll quickly take you through the 7 steps. 1 is to look the person you want to speak to. 2 is, if necessary, wait till that person is done talking. 3 is to tap the person on the shoulder or the arm to get their attention. 4, when the person turns around, say, can I play, or do you have room for one more? Or, hey, I heard you guys talking. I know the answer to your guys' question. Step 5 is to wait until the person responds. 6 says, if the person says okay, or something else that tells you that you can join, say thank you and go ahead and join. And step 7 says, if the person ignores you or does not want you to speak or does not invite you to play, say okay and just walk away. And it says, and this part's important, try not to take this rejection personally. This might be a lot of reasons that they do not want to talk to you. Social skills are definitely something I think that we should be teaching in our schools and in our households. I like to think that I have pretty well developed social skills, and I think that thus far in my life, it's carried me pretty well, whether it comes to speaking with professors, speaking with coaches, my peers, whatever it is. I think that my social skills really help me, and I think that in the long run, in the future, when it comes to speaking with my coworkers, speaking maybe even to my own children, and speaking to my bosses or in interviews and things like that, this is a really important skill for everyone to develop, and we hope it happens at home, but we can make sure that it happens in the school.